lead's kind of ticking down the fourth quarter. Kind of, did you guys do anything to stay composed, kind of lose control and just stay focused to pull this one out?
Just try to stay in the moment. You know, whether you up 20, up 2, down 3, it doesn't really matter. You know, as long as we still have an opportunity to win the game, it's in our control. So, you know, sometimes somebody's gonna get hot, the other team's gonna make a run, and we have to stay composed and keep being who we are.
After the last 3 games, how much did this team need a night like this, especially offensively? You guys played the first 2 quarters.
A lot. You know, I thought our mindset was great from the beginning of the game on both ends. You know, moving the ball offensively, defensively, just being who we are, not allowing them to score in transition, and getting those defensive rebounds. So those 2 things were really important for us. And then, for the most part, I mean, they got hot. Kyrie got hot in the second half, but we did a good job staying composed. And the only thing we can do better, I think, is offensively just try to find ways to keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving even in the crunch time, because when we stop doing that, it just helps the other team.
Finch was saying one of the biggest adjustments you was just, I think, this year is being a facilitator on this team as opposed to what he was doing in New York. And obviously, he's been up and downs. He's getting used to it. You guys are getting used to playing with him. What has that process been like? He said you guys have been really great with patient. Just kind of what's your mindset as a team? Because I think fans see some of the inconsistencies, they get frustrated. But how are you guys handling all this as a team?
I think it's about. I mean, when he does it, tremendously helps our team. You know, and it's hard to obviously, when you're used to playing a certain way, like change that a little bit. It always takes a time of adjustment, and it's been great at just being open to doing that, understanding that it's for the benefits of the team, and so his benefit too, and it's for winning. And last few games, I thought for the most part, I really feel like he's ready. Being letting the game flow a little more, just moving the ball, just going from the side to another, run some actions, and then obviously when he has an advantage, we still think it's great to post him up, because that's been great offense for us. But doing more in the flow of the game instead of just completely stop our flow and do that, and that's been good for us.
The way Kyrie scored in the second half, is that something where you just kind of have to tip your cap to a great player, or do you feel like you guys slipped defensively?
I think some of the, especially early, some of the when you got to the rim twice and got some N1s, those type of plays I think we can take away. And then there's other plays when he hit a floater, we both blocked it. Jaden blocked it, I blocked it, and he went in. So those plays, you just gotta tip your hat and be okay with that. I don't think those plays lose you a basketball game. The other stuff, the transition and the walk-up threes and the fouls, I think those are the ones we can definitely take away or make more difficult. But that's a great scorer is going to put pressure on you in a lot of different ways and take advantage of any kind of situation, and he did a great job doing it.
And obviously you put a lot of pressure on you guys. You got it down to a 1-possession game. You guys couldn't score for most of that.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you guys responded when it got to that point?
I think I love that we kept our composure. We stayed poised defensively. We didn't start going all over the place, try to do things that are not us, which allowed us to get stops on the last few possessions to win the game. And offensively, I think Ant did a great job. Closing on the last possession, driving and finishing at the rim. But for the last 8 minutes of the game, I thought the ball kind of got sticky a little bit, and we got to find ways to keep our ball movement going even more in crunch time, because that's when when we were playing that way, they couldn't. It was really hard for them to stop us. We're getting great shots after great shots, and also everyone was getting involved, which is hard to guard.